Hey you guys, this is Toya and thank you for watching Toya JTV. Today I want to talk about the by L. Jones Baby Collection. This is one of my favorite collections simply because it was inspired by a piece of my heart. My second son, Baby Christian as I used to call him, when I used to give Christian a bath, I would literally see him break out. Like I would see him turning red as I'm bathing him. And by this time I had already created the original by L. Jones products. So this led me to think, let me see what's on the back of this bottle. I never had even questioned the baby shampoo that I was using. That's what everybody used. That's what I had used on my first baby. And now that I think about it, he had the same problems that my second baby had, but I just never caught it because I never even made products. I never even looked at ingredients on products. I just, went down the baby aisle, got the most popular, used it. It is what it is. So on the second child, I decided to just turn the label around, and I was, after reading the ingredients, I found there were sulfates in the product, there were parabens in the product, there was sodium hydroxide in the product, there was formaldehyde in the product, there was perfume in the product, there was dyes in the product, and the cleanser was derived from coconuts. Now, the cleanser being derived from coconuts is not necessarily bad. However, my baby is allergic to nuts. So if you bathe him in anything derived from anything nuts, he's gonna have a reaction to it. So once I realized everything that was in that product, I was like, no wonder. I mean, he had the worst case of cradle cap, and his skin would just have all these red blotches on him. His scalp would have these red blotches on him. So when I went down the list, like I said, sulfates are very harsh. They strip the hair of its natural oils. They are very harsh on the hair. So I said, okay, that was strike number one. I need something that's sulfate free. Then also parabens. Parabens are they're very questionable. It's like they haven't been proven to be harmful to the body, but they haven't been proven to not be harmful to the body either. It's said that continued use of products with parabens in it can cause cancer down the line. So if that's a potential issue that could arise, why would I even want to take the chance, especially with something that, for my baby? So I was like, no, I need something sulfate free. I need something paraben free. Sodium hydroxide, that was a definite red flag for me because sodium hydroxide is the chemical that's used in hair relaxers to get the hair straight. So I'm like, why is this even in, my baby shampoo? That was a ultimate no-no. Then moving on down the list, there was formaldehyde in it. Was a formaldehyde releaser. So basically that just means once it gets in your hair and you start using it, it releases traces of formaldehyde. Formaldehyde is used to embalm dead bodies. Okay? All of this now is in this cute little bottle of baby shampoo. Also, like I said, the cleansers were derived from coconuts, which that was a no-no because my baby is allergic to nuts. So I was like, okay, I can't use that. And then there was perfume in it that was used to scent it. Yes, it smelled good, but it's still perfume. And, my baby was super sensitive. There was no way I could use anything with perfume in it on him. So thinking like how I started thinking, I said, you know what, I'm just going to make my own. I'm just going to make my own shampoo. So that's what I did. I made the baby collection, and these two lovely bottles. I have not been using anything since. It includes the baby shampoo and the cream rinse. Okay, so starting with the baby shampoo, I knew that I could not have sulfates or parabens in them, so there's no sulfates, there's no parabens, and the cleanser is derived from apples. So it's a fruit-based cleanser derived from apples. Some of the good uses of using apples in the hair is that it stops hair loss. So you know how a lot of babies will have, like maybe a patch of something going on where it's like it's no hair growing right there. It stops hair loss. You know, it helps retain the hair that you do have, and it moisturizes the hair. So, you know, I said, okay, that's the way to go. We're gonna use the cleanser derived from apples. Also, there's no harsh chemicals in them at all. No sulfates, no parabens, no sodium hydroxide, no formaldehyde releasers, and even the water that I use. A lot of people use purified water. I use distilled water, and the difference is that the distilled water has all of any impurities already removed. They're boiled out. So if you use water with a lot of impurities in it, what will happen is it will weigh the hair down. Well, you know, baby's hair is already super fine anyway, so it does not need anything else weighing it down. So that's why I chose to use distilled water. Also, I do not use any perfumes. Instead, I scent it with an essential oil, which is all natural, and I use a very teeny tiny amount in that. I mean, it's not strong at all. Even the thickener that I use to thicken the shampoo up is food grade. Like, you can go in your local grocery store and use it in your food, all right? Xanthan gum. So, you know, this was formulated especially for babies that are sensitive, have sensitive skin, and once I started using this, the second day, that cradle cap was gone. All the red blotches gone. So I started using it all over the rest of his body, you know, and his skin cleared up like that. So I have not been using anything since, and I've been using this since he was a little teeny tiny baby. That's why his cute little picture is on it, because this line was inspired by my baby Christian. If it were not for him having these issues, this line would not exist. And then also, because I shampoo my baby's hair probably, if not every day, every other day. Maybe I don't go more than 3 days without shampooing his hair. So I also wanted something to soften it up as well, which is why I have the baby cream rinse. The cream rinse is basically just a milder form of a conditioner. It detangles, it's very lightweight, and I also use this sometimes as a leave-in, because if you use it as a leave-in, it will retain those curls. You know how your baby's hair looks just super fantastic when it's wet, and then when it dries, it's like a whole different story. Well, if you leave this in, then it will help retain those curls. But, you know, and even sometimes when I don't wash his hair, I'll just wet it and put just a little bit of this on there just to make those curls pop back in, and just don't rinse it out. But when I'm washing his hair, I'll rinse it out, and then I may put just another drop and just leave it in. But it's very lightweight. Again, this is also scented with the same essential oil as in here. There's no harsh chemicals in here, and it conditions, it detangles. It's everything. Get this set together. It will bless your child's life, okay? No, seriously. And then also, it's made by me, by L. Jones, a professional hairstylist that is specializing in healthy hair. So I even want your baby's hair to be healthy. So that's why I made these two. All right, so that is the Gentle Cleansing Baby Shampoo and the Smoothing Cream Rinse, which is the baby conditioner. And that is how the By L. Jones Baby Collection came about. And there will be new products we're also working on. I'm working on a couple of other things to add to the baby line. The baby body butter is coming soon. And that's the lotion for after the bath. That's coming very soon. So, but in the meantime, it is the Gentle Cleansing Shampoo and the Smoothing Cream Rinse. All right, you guys, and these can be purchased at byljjonesproducts.com.